play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chouameni. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chouameni.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Kane. That's been slipped through. Chouameni. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kane. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is a little undercooked.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mendes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Guimaraes. Borussia Dortmund looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Bellingham.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accurate. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is
Against
fervent,
Borussia
the
Dortmund.
atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Oh, crack! Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! A finish of true class! And it's Norway who take the lead. So the game's first significant... Oh, just a keeper now! And the finish! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look... Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
João Pedro is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Mendes plays it short. Wan-Bissaka does well not to be outdone there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Borussia Dortmund have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Bellingham. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Wan-Bissaka.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shaw. Bellingham powering forward here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. A probing pass. Tacho gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's well spotted.
Norway really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. It's Dembele! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Saliba. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Spread it left. Shaw got a long way forward to join the attack. But that has not gone well. Goes for a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Bruno Guimaraes. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bruno Guimaraes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hakimi makes a move down the right. And Ghana. João Pedro. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Bruno Guimaraes. Van Dijk. Saliba.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's an imaginative pass. It's played through for him. And he shoots! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be...
That's the end of the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. The midway point of the game.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And so the action is resumed. Dembele receives it in a wide position.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Great Bellingham! Oh, cracking effort.
Bellingham certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Bruno Guimaraes. Nicely weighted ball. It's a searching pass. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Ghana. And it's Mendes. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tchouaméni. Could be danger here. He is through. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Wan-Bissaka. For sure.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ghana. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Mendes. Just about up to the hour now. No, he's not getting his way this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Chance! He's in a great position here. Bruno Guimaraes. Knocks it into space. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Vinicius Junior. He's beaten the line. He's had a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution for Norway, number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Coming on the field,
Norway really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Number 6, Jose Gaim. Number 23, Pedro Porro.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
João Neves. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second. And Messi! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. That's good play. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. No, there's no going past him this time. He is just caressing the ball. Pedro Porro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice control. Messi.
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Vicious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Borussia Dortmund moments now away from seeing this one out. Ferran Torres purring through the gears.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Has been indicated.
And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Take this opportunity to pay a visit to our
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd... There's the shot! What a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. More and more pressure on the ball here. Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? The referee has given a corner. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Mendes with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, played right into his path. Saliba. And it's Guimaraes. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, good take in a good area. Takes a shot! Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedro does really well to win the ball there. Real chance! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Norway are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Bruno Guimaraes certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Mendes goes short. Mendes wins the duel this time. And now they can spring out of defence. Referee has just said play on. Floated through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pacho and Hakimi, and he skips past his man. No, he refuses to take the bait. Bellingham. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Oh, it's a great ball here. Chouameni. Now it's Pedro. Couldn't squeeze it through. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Bruno Guimaraes. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Bruno Guimaraes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior! And that's a good finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Quality ball. Kane. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Van Dijk. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Kane. Spread to the right. It's a good run down the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pacho. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here! That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is one way to stop him. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Showing great feet there. It's a good-looking delivery, and that is expertly dealt with.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, that's delightful. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Vinicius Junior! Bellingham. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. That is lovely. Now it's Bellingham. Bruno Guimaraes, here's on to chance, surely! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution for Norway. Number 22.
So we have movement on
Bellingham.
both benches.
Number 20.
Norway visibly
João
comfortable,
Pedro.
now up by
Number
3.
39. Bruno Grimaldes.
It's a lovely,
Coming
neat
on the
pass.
field. Number
Now
8.
there's a fine ball.
Zielinski. Number 10. Vinicius Junior.
Tacho
Number
did well to
14,
emerge with the ball.
John
That's a
Evans.
contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bina. Some good work on the right flank here. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's found a way past. Wriggles his way through.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, that was vital. Zielinski. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's worked it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Haaland, over to the right flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There will be a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? João Neves proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Dembele. Bina. And the finish! And there's a goal! They're back within reach!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Mbappe is onto it in a flash. João Neves tries to pass it through, and he plays one through. Oh, what has happened here? It is a corner, good chance. So their 4th corner of the game. Mendes plays it short. And it's going to be another one. They're up to 5 corners now. Mendes with the short one. Barcola. Taken back almost at once. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day.
And
Sadly,
a quick reminder
not
today.
today.
Please take all litter bins located.
So what do you
by the
take away
entrance
from it
gates.
all, Jim?
Thank you
Well,
very
Peter,
much for
I
your
really couldn't
cooperation.
see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is
against
fervent,
Borussia
the
Dortmund.
atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Bruno Guimaraes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Guimaraes. Looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Muscular approach does pay off here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Played into space. Saliba cuts out the pass. Great vision. Nuno Mendes. Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Bellingham ventures forward. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Wan-Bissaka. Bellingham. That's a good foray he's making. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham. Chouameni. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He is through here. And it's Bellingham. He's in a good position here. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Gets a good foot in there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Good ball, good take. Van Dijk. Bruno Guimaraes. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
And
here.
now, please turn towards
Any strong
the screen
opinions on the
for a
first half?
special
Well, simply
presentation
put,
featuring
Peter,
our
they
guest
haven't been
performers
good enough
today.
to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Well, both sides are eager to get going.
Here's a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Hakimi. Gabriel. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. It's played through for him. Bellingham. And it's Guimaraes. Very nicely done, good spot that. Out of play for a throw. Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham, he's on it, can he get away? Mignon deals with that, nice and simple. Norway appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Guimaraes has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Wriggles his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to break through. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Substitution for Norway, number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 20.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Number 39.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Number 9.
Bruno
Messi.
Guimaraes. This is a
Number
promising
18,
build-up.
Ferran
Oh,
Torres.
facing up to his adversary,
Number
this
14,
is a formidable
John Evans.
matchup.
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need...
And the shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Whilst going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Norway, number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number
It's
5,
starting to look very interesting, this.
Hakimi.
Well,
Coming on
there's
the field,
resilience for you, Peter.
number 6,
As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback,
23,
and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Norway desperately searching for the winner here. Ferran Torres is onto this. What a throw in. Traumeri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Wan-Bissaka going forward. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Messi! Goal! Norway! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Norway have their lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Threads one in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's fabulous. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
There will be 5 minutes added
Well,
time.
it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer...
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now, can they get him away? Mignon clears without hesitation. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And it's Powt. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.